Welcome to Riverside Chiropractic. My name is Shannon. I'm one of the chiropractors that works in the clinic here. I wanted to talk to you today about sleep and sleeping position. Sleep quality and the amount of sleep that you get is actually very important. If you get 8 hours of sleep a night, that's basically a third of your life that you spend sleeping. So the position that you lie in and the mattress and the pillow that you lie on is actually very important. It has a big effect on how much frequency or severity of back problems that people can experience. The spine itself should always be protected and supported through the night so that the body has a chance to rest and recover through the night. You've got 24 bones that make up the spine. There's 7 vertebrae that make up the neck, 12 thoracic vertebrae where the ribs attach, these blue areas, and then 5 vertebrae that make up the lower back. And there's a number of curves within the spine that should be there. There's a forward curvature in the neck, a backward curve in the middle of the back through the thoracic spine, and then another forward curve in the lower back. So the spine actually has an S shape to it. And like good teeth alignment, you should have good spinal alignment throughout your life. So when you're sleeping, again, these curves of the spine should ideally need to be maintained. So if a person's lying on their back, again, you want to maintain the curvature of the spine. So you want the mattress that has good support through the shoulders and the lower back to maintain those curves. And the pillow that people use shouldn't be too high where it tends to pull the head forward. So people are sleeping with their chin tucked into their chest. That will tend to put strain on the muscles and the structures in the neck and the upper back through the night and can contribute to a lot to neck problems. People often will experience the following day rather than say through the night. So as I said, the curvature of the spine should be maintained when a person's lying on their back. And if a person's lying on their side, ideally the spine should be level with the mattress. Again, if the mattress doesn't support the back of the person properly, if they don't have good lumbar support or good support through the shoulders, it can often be a cause of back problems that people experience through the day. Again, if the pillows are too high, it'll tend to tilt the head to one side, so people will be sleeping with one ear tucked down towards their shoulder. And again, this will create a lot of strain through the neck and the upper back through the night, and as a very common cause of back problems. The other position that people tend to sleep in is sleeping on their front, which isn't a good position for the spine itself. Obviously, you still need to breathe through the night, so in order to breathe if you're lying on your front, you have to sleep with your head turned to one side. So what happens when you're sleeping on your front with your head turned? It actually creates a twist, a corkscrew effect through the whole spine. As I said, you've got 24 bones that make up the spine, and they're joined by similar joints that make up your fingers. And like your fingers or your wrist, you can sprain those joints. And particularly if you end up in an awkward position sleeping through the night, it can put a lot of strain on these joints through the night. And again, you may not notice it until the following day. One of the most common times of the day that people injure their back is actually in the first hour or two that they get out of bed in the morning. I've had a lot of patients that have injured their back from getting in and out of the shower, in and out of the bath, or even patients doing neck sprains, back sprains, just from brushing their hair or brushing their teeth. And that action in itself is not going to cause an injury to the back if the spine is functioning as it should be. But it's usually again due to how they've been sleeping through the night or what they've been doing a day or two beforehand. And as I said, it restricts the freedom of movement through the spine. So people end up just sleeping awkwardly or twist and turn the wrong way, let's say getting in and out of the bath and out of the shower, and end up doing quite a significant back sprain. And they come into the clinic saying, I've just twisted and turned to get out of the shower, but I haven't done anything else and I've done quite a significant injury. But as I said, it's the way they've been sleeping through the night, the work activities through the day, day or two beforehand, that predisposes them to injuring their back from, as I said, sleeping position through the night or very trivial things that they do first thing in the morning. Now, if people have an acute back injury, if they're in a lot of pain, there's a few things they can do to try and alleviate the pain through the night to help improve their quality of sleep. Again, if the people are lying on their back, have a pillow underneath your knees to keep your knees bent up, and that helps to alleviate pressure on the lower back for a lower back injury. If people are lying on their side, they can have a pillow between their knees in order to keep their legs parallel. And again, it helps to minimize the amount of pressure on the lower part of the spine. So these positions, as I say, can help minimize the amount of pressure that's placed on the back through the night and help people with a severe acute back injury get a better quality night's sleep. If people do have that habit of sleeping on their front, the other thing they can do is, if they're sleeping on their side, have a number of pillows close to their torso, and that does help prevent them from rolling onto their front through the night. Like with any habit, it takes time to break a habit, and sleeping position is another form of habit. So usually within 2 to 3 weeks, if you can, as I said, do these things, it will help to prevent you sleeping on your front. You can potentially aggravate the back. So if you've got any more questions about sleeping position, mattresses, pillows, things like that we that sell in the clinic, or want more information, please give the clinic a call at your convenience, and hopefully we can answer any questions that you have.